audio is on, and we are live.
Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of Acts Ministry, Acts Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or nonprofits. Some of this content may be adult in nature, so please use discretion while watching with children. There we go. We got the music coming on. We need to get a video to play. A little video, entry video. Good morning! Coming to you live from Acts Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive. Matt and Jay doing a butter churn with your host, Matt and Jay. Glad to have everybody with us today. I got a lot of stuff I get to do today.
Like what?
Like I'm going to go have my car worked on again. Brother Steve Hoyt from church. Also, our stand-in bass player.
Yes. I didn't listen to the band practice. I did hear the drums out in the yard, and man, they sound smooth.
Yeah, they do.
And oh man,
listen to this.
They were
really
so
funny.
smooth and beautiful to listen to out in the yard, and all I was hearing was drums and cymbals.
Yeah, yeah, and it is beautiful. They are beautiful sounding.
Yes, those are the most incredibly. Those are the.
They're the 8-ply maple.
Nothing sharp about those. Well, and then he has, I think, a 5 or 7 ply
It's a
set too.
6-ply.
6-ply.
But the ones that he was hitting usually primarily are the 8-ply. I think the 8-ply maple.
It was.
And you should hear the concert toms on his CB700s.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
And we're glad to have everybody on board with us today.
Hi. We are.
Let's see. Share now, public. Share now, public. That's what I'm doing. I guess it looked like I was telling you to do something.
I think it's a fun topic. The Morning Drive top 10 romantic destinations.
Okay.
Date destinations is
I was
what
going
it
to
is.
do an unboxing today.
You were.
I was going to unbox my my new office decoration.
Well, we could do that too.
If you're wondering where the plants are, they're getting sun.
Yes, they're
They were in the process of trying to die, and there's just not enough sun in here to really keep them alive. So let me turn this up.
I'm
here.
sharing this from YouTube to Facebook.
You do that. You and Johnny, man, you guys got this on lockdown, man. You guys have it handled.
Well, we're getting better.
So I'll be able to, it helps out tremendously. But the thing is you guys are going to surpass my knowledge.
Well, that's good. But
then
we'll also be able to tell you how we did it. And I think you're actually going to be involved in more of the learning than you think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's anything that
Morning,
we
Larry
have
Milton.
been establishing in our routine setup that wasn't learned and practiced and taught by you. We're just getting it cemented in our minds now.
Well, you guys are awesome. And, I remember Johnny was like, I'm a content creator, and he didn't really want to do it. Now you're teaching him, and he told me, he's like, I'm actually having fun doing this. That's what he said the other day.
But he's coming to the class, and he's saying, let's start class.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
And I love him and his wife both are.
Absolutely.
They're pushy, but they're good pushy.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
started
talking about?
this morning so Friday she went over, why don't we do this for the guests, do this for the guests, do this for the
Yeah,
guests.
absolutely.
And she went through this list of stuff. You know how you can, and she starts off, of course, she's got me this way. She says, look, I've got an idea for you guys to save money.
Yeah.
it was just make coffee every morning.
Yeah.
Then it was get a table for the coffee and a cabinet for all the stuff out here where they don't have to go back there, and a curtain here and people are seeing this. And it was all, and I was like, wait a minute. I thought I was going to save money. You know how expensive wood is right now to build a table?
Yeah. I saw a meme of a guy, he had a single sheet of 3/4 inch 4x8 sheet of plywood.
Yeah.
He said, this is what I got. We'll trade a
$100 probably.
2012 or later Ford Mustang convertible with the 5.0 Mustang engine. No lowballing me, guys. I know what I got.
Yeah.
It's like, so this art projects that I'm wanting to get, wanting to start, like, with the burning the outlines of certain
I am
symbols
working
and
on the
stuff.
workshop at home, getting it ready.
And it's closable. Carrie, what are you doing? Long time no see. It's good to see you. Carrie Ann, I haven't seen you on here in a long time. Our friend Cheryl came to church yesterday, so it was great. The worship yesterday, man, woo! It was great. Anyways, I am utilizing my new cup. No, we haven't forgot about the top 10. Don't you worry, Johnny Rooster. I'll tell you, top 10. You know what I think is funny is today, two men that have a very bad history.
Strange eating habits.
No, you're looking at an old one.
No, it says live.
Mine says top 10 romantic destinations. Is that on YouTube?
No, it's on Facebook.
Mine doesn't say that. Mine says top 10.
Right, I'm talking about here.
Oh, yeah.
Why does it say that?
Because you have to change that every time.
We did, I thought. We just went through that. Okay, we'll have to be more thorough.
Yeah, we'll have to change that title.
Yeah, sorry about that, but thank you all for still joining.
I
and I
think
hope
you
you're
might be
not
able to-
joining us for strange eating habits, because that turned out to be
Terrible.
Terrible.
Just terrible. This one is the top 10, the best date night destinations in 10 of the most romantic cities in America.
yes. Now we understand this is the 1%. You're going to fly somebody to one of the most romantic cities in the world, in America rather. For a date, that's top 1% income people do this. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fly a woman to San Francisco for a romantic date. Just not in my budget, right?
Right.
But we can be creative about it, because there actually
Aaron.
is a stone arch somewhere near here. And there's actually a lot of things that you can go do locally. We're hoping that we can be creative in our way of fitting something of our own idea, using these ideas to come up with our own. Something's not right.
Aaron is now a top fan. Aaron, we're so glad that you're here with us
Have
today.
we lost? Yeah, the echo's gone now, I think.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even hear an echo.
Yeah, I heard it.
You sure it's not bouncing around in your brain?
It might be. All right.
So,
now
yeah,
I'm
we're
going
glad to have
to
everybody here at
Axe Media
AMG
Group.
Studios. I got to get used to calling it AMG Studios.
There you are. Hi, everybody. Strange eating habits. We changed that.
No, if you save it, did you save it?
Yeah.
Save and close? Well, I don't know. That's weird.
Can I change it now?
I don't think so. No, because you
That'll
have to
stop the
start a
stream.
new stream, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Create stream.
But afterwards, we can go in and change it. It'll be all right.
But will we? We want to make sure that's right ahead of time. Anyway,
But will we?
we are excited about this.
Yeah. So first things first. What does
doing
romantic
better.
really mean?
Yeah. Okay.
It can be defined as in a number of different ways. The best explanation is that something to be romantic, it should be marked by expressions of love or affection. Now, what does romance mean to us? Not the person that wrote this article, but what does romance mean to us?
To me personally,
Yeah.
I'm going to stay out of this. What does it mean to you?
Expressing to someone that you care about, I guess, we could get into like the actual definition of romance, and it could mean, lots of things. Some people take it as, if you say we're in a romantic relationship, that means that you're in like a sexual relationship, but that's not. And to me, when I think romance, I think showering a loved one or someone that you're dating. Of course, you and I, we're not romantic, so that it's got to be someone that you're You know what I mean? Like married folks.
You want me to give it a
have-
try?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not good at this stuff. I'm not good at romance.
You actually are. I know you are because I'm your
We're
friend and we're close,
bromantic.
and I know that you are.
We're
but
bromantic.
here's how I would say. Romance is a way to plan something that will demonstrate to somebody you have an exclusive and intimate relationship with
Aaron says we're hilarious.
how special they are to you like no other.
That just like, what do you call that? That exclaimed your point there.
Does it? How does that sound right?
Yeah, yeah. Carrie says, being nice for no reason. Now, when I think romance, I think not like Pepe Le Pew, because that's crazy. I think like buying your love roses, or you think of like rose petals in drawn bath water can be romantic.
Right.
Isn't
that like so? That's
fast
kind of
food
what
restaurant,
I was talking about.
depending on where you're from.
It's
Fast food restaurant could be.
planning to demonstrate
Not really.
to a person you have an intimate, exclusively intimate relationship with, that they are special to you and like no other, unique.
Yeah. It's a conscious decision to make that person feel loved exclusively.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
To invest in somebody that you love.
and what's funny is watching us squirm over here,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm not squirming too much.
So one place, like, okay, so what I was thinking, and we might do this another day.
What?
Not like as far as like date ideas.
Right.
Like what
Well, I thought we already had it.
No. This is destinations.
Yeah,
romantic
let's do it.
destinations. Miami Beach, Florida rolls in at number 1.
Why?
Look at those lights. Ambience is everything, and it almost wouldn't even matter what you were eating at Cachone's, because you'd be dining under these fairy tale-like conditions. But their food is great too.
Now, something like that locally. So I can't fly somebody to Miami for a romantic date,
No,
right?
right.
But maybe, if I look into it, there is, I know, a restaurant at the top of Hammond's Tower.
Yeah, actually, that's been shut down.
Has it?
Yes,
Because of the COVID.
probably.
All right. So, but, I'm thinking about this.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
can
yeah.
I find a restaurant that's in a high place that we could take after dark for dinner
Well, there's all kinds of like national parks here.
to see the ambience of the city lights?
There's that. There's picnic tables and stuff where Fantastic Caverns is. There's little hiking trails,
Yeah.
and then they have these picnic tables.
Can you
and
see
stuff.
the ambience of the city? The lights?
No.
Oh.
No, but you can see the ambience of God's creation,
Yes.
nature with rock formations and a stream, and
Right.
it's very beautiful. That
Yeah.
was I would go to, and this sounds really creepy. There was a parking garage in the middle of Springfield that was really like, it wasn't super high up, but it was high up enough that you could see over the buildings for the most part, and see the city.
Right.
Or you could just go to Plaza Towers, take the elevator all the way up to the 10th floor.
And have a picnic?
Yeah, just make sure it's a folding
Now,
table.
it's locked at the
But
time
maybe
of
you
night.
could get to know somebody that might have a key to allow me.
But here's the idea, right? Is we're trying to think of ways that we can, recreate.
Crystal Bridges.
This
is
idea
beautiful,
locally.
Aaron says.
What's that,
Andrea
Crystal
Cockcroft
Bridges?
says Espanola Way is a romantic place in Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
Steve McAllister says that can be romantic. And then, of course, he's asked how he was doing by Dennis Everson. He says, getting there. Thanks for asking. So, Baltimore, Maryland is coming in at number 2.
Really?
Yeah. A place you can go, I guess, is Fleming's Prime Steakhouse and Wine Bar. It's for meat lovers. The food choices are definitely lean towards the traditional side, surf and turf. But there's nothing wrong with sticking with the classics. Cage's Cafe in Chicago, Illinois. Now, I'll tell you, I've been to Chicago, Illinois, downtown Chicago.
Hilltop Restaurant in Fair Grove. Now, that's local.
Yeah.
They probably have a after dark meal that you can go and see the lights. I wonder. Let us know, Larry, because I would like to recreate something like that someday, maybe.
He said romancing Jackie, which is Larry Melton's wife. Such a sweet. She is so sweet. Larry, you definitely married up. I'm not saying you're not sweet, but I'm just saying she is such a sweetheart. I love Jackie.
Yeah.
She always has like a little, she always has like, I can't really explain it, a little mischievous kind of smile.
Yeah.
When she's looking at you.
Yeah.
And
take care of that noggin.
Yeah, he got hit with the 200-pound truss that fell down on his head.
Yeah, and he's alive to tell the story.
He was in his car yesterday, and I saw him pulling up. I'm like, Larry, that's not where you're supposed to wear your mask.
Yeah.
Because he had a big old white patch right there.
Yeah.
So I did get another hat today.
Nice hat. Like it. It looks exactly like the last one.
No, it's a different color. The other one's tan. This one's gray. But I did have one years ago that was gray. I get a new one of these hats every year. It's kind of become my signature
tradition
look.
Yeah.
You know, an American flag hat. And now the I am number 3 pin.
I am number 3.
I transferred it over.
God, family, and yourself.
Yep. That was my papa's way. Was that you vibrating?
What was so great about Baltimore, Maryland? Why would that be a romantic date destination?
Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, so where was that at? Fleming's Prime Steakhouse. That's what these are basically advertisements for these restaurants.
Oh. And we're coming up on commercial.
So Chicago, Illinois is a really great place. I'm not even going to mention this one place that they've got there. They've got all kinds of restaurants like, what do you call that? The Rainforest Cafe, Hard Rock Cafe, downtown Chicago. But if you don't have really much money.
Is that the next one?
No. This is, I mean, it is, but Chicago. And this is mentioning a specific restaurant. But I would say if you're balling on a budget, go to Navy Pier. It doesn't cost anything to get on there. And there's so many cool things on that. There's so many really cool things on that pier. You can get you could go to the Ben and Jerry's like ice cream place, and it's a romantic. It's lakeside. You can look across and see across Lake Michigan, and you can see Michigan on the other side, or as we like to call Canada.
So I want to get this right. On the main screen, it still shows black background.
On the main one, yes.
And that's the one I want to turn off.
The green screen.
The green screen. All right, because we are about to go to a commercial.
So go to settings.
Settings on that screen.
Yeah, go to color settings. Color key. And click the little X.
And is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to go to a commercial, and we thank you for joining us. We will be right back in about 3 minutes. If I can get the right thing up here.
So,
I don't like doing it this way.
Well, you can always start the commercial and then.
No, because you miss. It starts right off with music, with the commercial.
All right.
If you were your age and you had to start a business because you had nothing else, what would you start?
I'd wait for the government to pay me money.
Somebody sneezes and I get pneumonia. So I was constantly in the hospital, like every 2 weeks, because they wanted to come to school sick and the school didn't want to do anything about it.
So I I make it a point to say something about God at least once during every conversation we have. I have my crosses. I have that scripture box that if you know, people sometimes just come in to drop off a scripture to leave in the box, and then some people just come in to pick up a scripture. So, you know, if you're in need of some encouragement, just come and stick your hand in the box and pull something out, and hopefully God will encourage you that way. And you know, sometimes it's prayer. So I do. That's the one thing I love about this. Okay, this is one of my favorite things about this whole thing. Most of the time, when I'm not talking, I'm praying. Like, I have no excuse not to be praying. My prayer life has changed in this massage room.
Sounds like we're back.
We are back.
All right. So thank you, Larry. Larry said, Jackie and I was just talking about how sweet and beautiful you two are. Talking about us. Thank you, guys. You guys are sweet. We sure had a wonderful church service yesterday.
We did.
What a great pastor we have. I pray that more people may be able to hear him. Me too. Did you turn the green screen back on?
Yes, sir.
You did. Look at that. All right.
It's got to be a better way.
You know, yeah, well,
Yes, we did have a wonderful church service. Quite impressive. Praying with Paul.
praying with Paul.
Yep, that was this weekend last. I did do my Saturday Connects group. I just don't announce it enough through the week. And I probably need to do something about the time because there's always women on at that time. So out of 12 people I invited, there were 2 men. And nobody came in. And the one person who tried, it said they couldn't get on. For some reason, it wouldn't let them. So that's interesting. I got to work on that.
Yeah. I mean, you could always do it here.
Yeah?
Could set you up a preset on that.
Yeah, that would work.
Um,
What am I doing here?
So we're talking about. All right, so I've kind of done an audible and made it like romantic destinations, like cities, not really any specific restaurant, because I don't want to call them out on this at all, unless they talk to Johnny first. But Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville and Memphis, okay, there's a lot of music destinations there. Like B.B. King's got a restaurant down there, and it's full of blues music and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. There's a couple of places like that here in Springfield.
I think you should say what it says, because I was thinking, see, my idea about it, never mind. We don't have to do that.
Well, it's like the place they have in there is called Etch. That's the name of the place.
Why is it so romantic?
It's trendy and super expensive. That's what it says here. To boot, I tried to go during happy hour. At least drinks will be affordable, but the food is apparently worth every penny.
Yeah.
We have some restaurants like that here in town.
And that's what I'm thinking is how could we recreate that here locally?
Yeah, Flame would be a good place to go here.
The Flame.
The Flame.
Never heard of it.
It's It used to be. It was over there on Sunshine. It was Steak and Ale or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, but now
Sounds
it's Flame.
good. I like steak.
Yeah, they have.
And
great
it's
steak.
on Sunshine?
Yes,
Expensive
that
food
Battlefield?
worth the money?
it might be Battlefield. Where is that? I think that's the Sunshine. Isn't it
Expensive
Sunshine?
food worth the money?
Yes.
Huh. The
Yes.
Flame. Check it out. Nice place to take a date
Local
locally
joint.
where it's an expensive date and the food is worth it.
Richmond, Virginia, La Grata,
La Grata.
gnocchi, linguine, fettuccine. Oh my!
Ooh, those are all good things.
Brush up your Italian and get ready to recreate that famous Lady and the Tramp pasta scene with your
Yeah.
significant other. You can go to Zio's here in town. It's
Zio's.
very, very good. It's an authentic Italian place. There's a little Italian restaurant down by the square. Can't remember the name of it, but it looks like a little house, and apparently the food is amazing.
Actually, there's quite a bit downtown that are good restaurants.
Downtown is a good destination for a date.
Yeah.
Because there's a movie theater, there's all kinds of restaurants, coffee houses. There's a what's the name of that? Oh, they got a hookah lounge.
A hookah lounge.
A hookah lounge. We've been there before. went
We
there
have.
once.
Yeah, we did. I'm not a hookah guy.
Well,
I am a coffee guy.
I ended up having what was it? A bad chest cold or something after that. That was years ago. Or I ended up with bronchitis. Shortly after that, I quit smoking and started vaping.
Yeah.
And then it was almost like quitting smoking altogether.
Yeah. I went down, I went to a restaurant, believe it's Central East. Is that the one that comes off the square? Turns into Traffic Way?
Park Central East?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there's a little coffee shop there where I'm telling you, and you can't miss it. Okay, so you walk by this, and it's on the north side of the street. You walk by this place, and the desserts that they have in this coffee shop are in this little case, right? And they look
Your mouth is watering.
spectacular. They look spectacular. Really, you look at these and you think, oh, like my mouth's watering. But then you go in and you get them and you taste them. They are as good as they look. And I recommend the place. I've been there a couple of times.
So, real quick, scripture of the day. Therefore, he is also able to save the uttermost those who come to God through him, since he always lives to make intercessors for them. Hebrews 7:25.
Yeah.
I liked her show Friday. It was, top 10 the world's most popular Bible verses.
I did like that.
So
And they weren't what you think, They weren't the simple ones that you learn as
No.
a child.
They
They
were
were
the-
the adult ones that your parents used to correct you and to take with you to keep in your mind when you're interacting in the world around you,
San Antonio's River Walk is pretty nice.
Have you been there?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, when I was in a Job Corps in San Marcos, Texas, I got off center every weekend, and some people that I went and hung out with said, "Hey, we got to go check this out," and they took me to the River Walk in San Antonio.
What was the romantic quality of it?
It's beautiful.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, you got the river, you got the lights of the barges and stuff out on the river, and then you have like the lights of the city.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So what does it seem the trend here for romances, or the definition to them for romance is? Number one,
Expensive food. by them, but-
expensive food that's worth it.
yeah.
Because you don't want to take a date to an expensive place and the food be horrible, right? So
Right.
expensive food that's really worth the money.
Yeah.
And then beautiful places.
Yeah. Beautiful places.
I can think of a lot of those around here.
Yeah, there are a lot of beautiful places around here in Missouri.
Ladies, if you like motorcycles and you're single, I'll take you for a ride. Well, I got to work on my motorcycle. It's not very good for taking people anywhere.
The offer still stands, though.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get to work on that. Right? I'll take you for a ride out where there are
surprised-
beautiful
I'm
things.
surprised Steve Schultz didn't say, "Hey, go meet me down at the nursing home."
Yeah. That's what he's got in mind. Is he with us this morning?
I haven't seen him yet.
I haven't either. Right.
I'm just drinking some of that coffee. that Andrea Rooster made.
Yeah.
We need to get bigger filters. Bigger filters.
Yeah, and you know what's interesting about this too is with the advantage of searches online, if you're going somewhere, you know, to meet somebody and you want to have a romantic date, there are a lot of resources to find a good expensive restaurant that's worth the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good there's an easy way to find and most of the time these things come with pictures and reviews.
Well, one thing I think you should do, if this person doesn't know you very well, do something where they're going to get to know the real you.
Yes.
Like, for instance, me, it would be like laser tag and bouncy houses.
And a public
Essentially.
place so they feel comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, if they can deal with me going to like a bouncy house, putt-putt golf, laser tag, things like that, or there's a particular lady that came up here and there's the War Zone, which is all about Nerf wars. Nerf
Now that's
guns.
romantic to me.
Yeah, see, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
The War Zone.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You get issued a Nerf gun and so many Nerf darts, and you go out and you just shoot each other.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
It does sound fun.
Yeah.
They came up in here, and Johnny Rooster had them all shooting each other in here. We
And
still
we're shooting each other all over the place.
yeah, we still occasionally will come across a Nerf dart
Yeah.
here and there, one that got away by the wayside.
Yeah.
But they're good. Aaron says, I think the best food around here is at Day Cafe in Nixa. Miranda is an absolute chef, really low price, and the food is a 10. She is very creative. So we'll have to go there and
Check that out.
check it out,
Yeah.
because I'm all about local,
Yeah.
taking care of your
And
local
it's in my budget.
restaurants.
And if I have a romantic date locally where we eat some great food that's expensive but worth it, and we go and see some beautiful sights publicly so they feel comfortable, then what was I just going to say?
Something that we don't really know much about. You should put a sidecar on your motorcycle and
Well, you want to
change
be able to see the
ladies
person again.
and charge ladies to take a ride.
Yeah. So if you both enjoy it, you want to be able to see them again.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so locally is better.
So don't shoot them in the face with a Nerf gun,
No,
even though that's always a possibility.
unless they have a mask.
Unless
They have the
a
right
mask.
proper safety equipment.
Yeah.
The goggles.
Shoot
Shoot 'em right in the
shoot
goggle.
'em right in
If
the
it
goggle.
sticks, it's even better.
Yeah, the ones with the little suction cups on the end.
Yeah. And guys, don't take it too serious. Be vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know.
Let them get a couple of shots in on you.
And girls, don't take
Girls,
it too serious.
don't
Let
take
them
it-
win a couple.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Comfort.
Tactical
Aaron says comfort
geniuses
in
out
being
there.
local. Comfort. Comfort in. You mean comfort in? Like, there's comfort in being local.
Yeah.
I know that my son works at a Japanese restaurant.
In Kansas City.
No, in Nixa.
Oh, okay. Japanese.
Yeah.
Is he liking it?
So far, seems like he is. Good morning, Stacy Wedeking. He said he had his first Nagy customer his first day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess he referred to her as a Karen, but
Yeah.
I don't like that word because it takes someone who may not be what they call a Karen,
Yeah.
who may not be that, but just because her name is Karen, people think that automatically.
Yeah, that's disappointing when you're introducing yourself and your name is Karen, I imagine.
Yeah,
And it's not fair to be disappointed in your own name.
right. So I'm gonna try not to use that.
But you
word
can,
anymore.
if your name's Karen and you're not a Karen, you can turn this ship around.
Yeah, come on, be on the show.
Yeah.
But-
Turn this ship around. People will be saying, oh, Karen, okay. Hi, Karen. You know?
So yeah, it was really funny. It was really funny. Like, all right, so he was talking about this particular lady wanted her sushi roll at 85 degrees exactly on the dot. I want that at 85 degrees. So if someone says 85 degrees, you know they're going to be picky.
Well, first of all, the room would have to be 85 degrees
Yeah.
because the temperature is either going to drop or rise depending on the temperature of the room.
Right. And then got mad because she had to wait for tea. I guess she has to speak with the manager. And the manager told her the same exact thing that my son told her. It takes 10 minutes for tea. Because everything hot, we make the order. And is there anything I can get right now? Well, we have
Water.
this, but
Oh.
you have to wait 5 minutes for that.
You can have some oh.
Oh,
That's how they say water in France. It's French for water.
is it?
Oh.
Or just O for oxygen?
And the letter O is not even in the spelling of it.
On oxygen?
Yeah. No. Oh.
Oh.
The French word for
Oh,
water.
it's like AEAUX or something
yeah,
like
it's
that.
just there's no O in it.
Language.
So it's funny, but that's the only thing you can get right now, right? And it's going to take a minute because we got to get the glass, we got to turn on the tap, or
Yeah.
take the jug out of the sink,
Take the jug out of the sink.
out of the dishwasher.
However long it takes to scoop the water out of the toilet. You
We've
know,
got
let's-
hot vegetable water, and we've got hot garbage water in the dishwasher that we can get for you right
Would you
now.
like that
That'd
extra
still take a
crispy?
minute. Yeah,
Yuck. Extra crunchy?
it's fresh.
It is. It's fresh. It's very fresh.
Yeah.
So we got like 1 or 2 minutes left, so we're going to start winding this down.
Yes.
What is your favorite location for a date, a first date? Mine is, hey, let's mow. I remember when I was younger, I went on a date with this girl in Walnut Grove, and I spent time visiting with her dad, and he was showing me all his swords, knives, and guns.
Which are cool.
Yeah.
Swords, knives, and guns are very cool.
Like I think he was trying to scare me, but I was just like, yeah, can I shoot these? I've always been a fan of guns.
Me too. Well, I didn't know much about them when I was younger.
One of these days, we'll do a top 10 list about firearms.
We've got a minute and a half. Can you believe it?
I can. Time
What's
flies when you're
next?
having fun. We're going to have the Morning Mouth with Johnny Rooster,
Morning
followed
Mouth,
by the bucket list
Yes.
with Dr. Paul Collins. Hopefully, he talks about a bucket list this time.
Hopefully.
Like
Not
things to
likely.
do. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be talking about filing for your taxes or something today.
Yeah.
That was last week.
Have you ever had a truly romantic date or event or somebody that you were with in a romantic setting where it really turned out nice? That's a memory that you think, I got that one right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to
I
make
did.
it awkward.
When I was a younger man and I had first met my first wife, the mother of my children, I didn't have any money, so I took a bunch of pennies and I rolled them up. I think I did something with the wrappers, made them myself and everything, and I taped them together, and it was like, and so I and I wrote this note. And we were already planning to be married. We were madly in love at the time, and so I handed her these pennies with this little thing on it. I don't know if I drew something on it or I
Probably did.
it was the down payment on our children's college fund. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Which she went up to me on that by teaching them well and making them do well in school so that they would get,
Like,
well, the youngest one, he got a scholarship for 2 semesters or something like that.
Nice. well, it's time for us to get out of here, Jay.
All right. Let's get out of here.
And we got to get ready for the Morning Mouth with Johnny Rooster. It used to be the Morning Mouth with Johnny Rooster and,
And
Pastor
he's
Matt.
ready to go on that, I'm sure. Got some work to do on the
Probably.
computer here.
All right, so I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the Morning Drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, same channel, so be sure and tune in next for the Morning Mouth. Johnny Rooster, followed by the Bucket List with Dr. Paul and Nancy. So until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt,
My name is Jay.
and this has been
The Morning Drive.